You good to go?
Okay.
You live right now?
Okay, sorry.
How about you, my shop? How should my thought about you, my shop? Preaching us 1,000 malaki, holding down the high holy day. Feast of Tabernacles, staying in Philadelphia. Well, you know, we got our brothers out there in the UK doing it big. You understand me? We all doing this together as a family. So we're gonna start this feast day off. Of course, we always read from Leviticus, 23rd chapter.
Right.
We read it all the way down. You understand? We kind of breeze through it, and then we stop and emphasize the feast day that we're in. To break it down. And of course, this is like how America has the holiday season. Right. We have ours, and this feast days almost back to back. It's super consistent. Understand? So we want to stay up on top of these feast days, know when the feast days are. That's why we announce them at the end of each class. Know when the feast days are. You understand me? Jot it down, put it in your calendar, whatever it is, because we got feast days back to back. You understand? You don't want to miss them. You don't want to forget about them. You want to serve the Most High. Right. Zeal. Right. You understand me? So we want to start this off just in a minute there. I imagine with me to stand.
Okay.
Only thing out, step up. Say the registry.
Nathaniel, Bun Yahanna, Bun Yasharala,
Nathaniel, Bun
Yahanna, Bun Yasharala. Yahweh and Shabbat.
Yahweh and Shabbat. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna pour this. On this left side of your chest. I'm gonna grab this picture right now. Extend it that way.
La Yasharala, which means to Israel.
Okay.
Imagine, which means to stand. The palm will have a thumb. Trying to face east.
Oh God, this is the Lord's Prayer in the Ibaria or the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodah, I.S.U.P.K, Yahanna, Malakavka, Abaa, Arzeka, I.S.U.P.K, Barakza, Kawar, I.S.U.P.K, Shemayim, Nathaniel, Lacham, Ka, Yawam, Wasolak Lanawa, Chab Wawak Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Chab Wawak Yanawa, Wala, Abba Yaina, Manasai Wood, Abro, Awashai Nawa, Ayan, Wan, Kayan, Akka, Amalakwa, Wa'ala, Watapara, Wa'alayim, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine
is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever. So be it.
So be it. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Yahanna by I.S.U.P.K. Baba Kusho. The Thunderdown. I.S.U.P.K. La Rupa'a. Kau Makawa. Kau Madawa. I.S.U.P.K. La Tahor. Amatazaraya. I.S.U.P.K. La Hakwim. Amathim. I.S.U.P.K. Arachawa. Atamala. Dorshan. Bashim Yahushua. The water Amun. Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the blessed Israel thy barrier for the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Baruch Lanu. Wa'yasharon. Wa'abayam Ba'Shem Yahushua. The water Amun. Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the power structure. Lessons for the power structure. Barak atah Yahweh. Wa Yahushua. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Allahayim. Razik Ba'ah. Allah Wap Yahanna. Allah Wap you. I surrender you. I put this Ayanya. Acha Yayanya. Waha Akwapyum. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. The water. Amen.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels. Command the General Yahanna.
Command the General Yahanna.
The generals.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you. So be it.
So big. This is Psalm 121 in the Ibaria for the Hebrew. Asha'a. Ayanya. Ahayim. Ma'ayim. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'an. Yahanna. Yashem. Shamayim. Ya'aratza. Ayatun. Samawat. Agalka. Ayanawam. Shamarka. Ana. Ta'ah. Anawam. Wala'ah. Yashem. Shawamah. Yasharana. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Zalka. Awyad. Aminka. Yawamah. Ashama. Ya'ah. Yakaka. Wayirah. Wayirah. Yahweh. Shamarka. Karan. Ashamor. Napaska. Yahweh. Ashamor. Za'aka. Wa'aka. Wa'adat. Wa'ai. I will love.
In English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
Will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore. This is Psalm 83 in Ibaria for the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K. out that corrupt, out that shakwa, Yahanna, I.S.U.P.K, Yahanna, Yawan, I.S.U.P.K, Yahanna, Sawada, I.S.U.P.K, the eye to the world, eye to the Pawandika, Amora, Lakawa, Wanakakira, Magalia, Wala, as a car, Sham Yashua, Iwuda, Kaya, the eye to the world, the bird, the Kadwa, Ayaka, Boya, Nakawakwa, Alaya, at the worm, Oyashama, Alayam, Mawab, Wagori, the board, Wamawan, Wamala, Alasha, Yeshabi, as the world, the Mashawa, Nalawa, Amon, Hayawa, Zorawa, Abayulawat, Salah, Ashamaham, Imagine, Kasiya, Sarah, Yabyan, Wanakho, Wayashwa, Washaman, Wayan, the Arab, Hayawa, the Man, the Adatma, Shayatumwa, that's your Kumwa, Ashur, Amora, Nayarasha, Nanawa, Na'awa, Alayah, Shayatumwa, the Gagla, the Quash, the Penyarakar, Ka'ash, the other Iron, Wakala Abba, Talahat, Hawaya, Khan, Tawadaka, Masa Irika, Wabasa, Wapaka, Tabala, Malaa, Henya, Palawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shakta, the Boshwa, Waya Bahawa, Ayad, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aywa, Kaya Atam, Shakta, Ayuan, Al-Kaharataza.
Keep not thy silence, so your house.
Keep not thy silence, O your house.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O your house.
And be not still, O your house.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate thee,
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against our people.
against our people.
And consulted against our hidden ones.
And consulted against our hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel
May be no more remembered.
may be no more remembrance.
But they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together
With one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacle
And
Israel,
of Moab.
of Moab,
And the
Hagarenes,
Gabor,
Gabor,
and
Ammon,
and
Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Do unto them,
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kishon,
at the brook of Kishon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
Like the air.
Like the air.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
As Almuna.
And as Almuna. Who said,
let us say to ourselves.
let us take to ourselves
The houses of God.
the house of God
In possession.
in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a will.
Make them like a will.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them
With thy tempest.
with thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
And make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy sword.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, Yahweh.
let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And third.
And third.
That men may know.
That they may know. That God. Whose name alone is Yahweh.
The Most High.
The Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Sorry. Mr. Turner and Shaw, you can see it. Starting off Leviticus 23rd chapter.
Shalom, about your thoughts.
Oh, man. Leviticus 23rd chapter. Hold on, phone.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1 in Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Lahamar. Chapter verse 2. Debar, Al, Banya, Yashrala, Wayam, Salaki, Waya, Waha, Mara, Al, Alham, Mawaaja, Yahweh, Ashar, Takwarahawa, Atham, Makwarahawa, Quadash, Allah, Ham, Mahawadya, verse 3, Shashath, Yayam, Ta'aishara, Ta'aisha, Mala'aka, Wabayam, Wayawam, Wabayawam, Hashabaya Aya, Shabbathwam, Makwara, Malahaka, Malakai, La, Tayashua, Shabbat, Hawa, La Yahawa, Baka, Mawa Shabbat Yakab, Allah, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Makwaraya, Makwaraya, Quadash, Asher, Takwaraira, Atham, Bawama'idya, verse 5, Bakadash, Hashawan, Ba'arabai, Aishura, La Kadash, Bayan, Ha'arabayam, Pasak, La Yahweh, verse 6, Waba Kwamasha, Ishura, Yawam, La Kadash, Hazar, Kang, Kang, Hamatazawat, La Yahawa, Shabbat, Yamya, Yanyam, Matazawat, Tawakawa, Bayawam, Harahashawan, Makwara, Kwadash, Yahweh, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Malakwa, Abadja, La'a, Tha Aishawa.
A war, could you angle it down more? Like just kind of like it, like around there.
Cut it out.
Right there. Wow, y'all give him the hand with that Hebrew. We're going to read Leviticus 23 in English.
You read? Yeah. Oh, come on. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to the holy convocation, even these are my feasts.
Understand? This says, it's like I can call you up when the next person come up. It says, speak unto the children of Israel, saying that, say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation, even these are my feasts. You understand? These are the days that we should be celebrating.
Right.
These are the days that we should be celebrating. These are his holidays through every aspect of our life when it's time.
Right.
Understand? It's in the movies, it's in the video games, in the TVs, it's at your slave, it's at your home. You understand? It's in your kids' school, it's inside the stores, the radio. Even walking down the street, you're going to see all of the decoration. You understand? Esau pushed his feast days throughout everywhere when it's time. You understand? That's the zeal that we should have for the Most High in his days. You understand? The same zeal we had for the holidays in the world, we should have that same zeal inside this truth.
Right.
You understand? We will work for Christmas. You understand? We would work overtime for Christmas gifts. We would get up early on Black Friday to not miss it on sale. You understand? We'll leave right after Thanksgiving. Soon as you had that dinner, you going out to KOP and waiting for them stores to open up.
Right.
You understand? Right. The Most High, we should know when these days are coming up.
Right.
You understand? Just like how nobody had to tell us, it wasn't never a time in the world where we was like, oh man, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. You understand? Us as a whole entire nation, we should know when these days are coming up.
Right.
You know, in the world, soon as it turned November 1st, we thinking about Thanksgiving. You understand? We should have that same zeal for the Most High, if not more.
Right.
You understand? Read that verse again.
Kavakan, verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation, even these are my feasts.
Understand? We should treat them of Most High.
Right.
Understand? Wives should begin with their husbands a month prior. Like, hey, I know it's a feast day coming up. You understand? I want to make this, that, and the third. Husbands should be getting with their wives a month prior. Like it's a feast day coming up. You understand what you gonna be making? What we gonna bring to the school? Right. That's the zeal that we should have. And every feast day, you know, we've been seeing a lot of food coming inside the school, man. You understand? We've been seeing a lot. It's been looking like a feast. Everybody give yourself a hand for that. It's been looking like a feast. And that's the zeal that we should have. That's what the Most High deserves for his feast days. Right. And nothing less. Right. Nothing less. Read on.
Oh God, verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It shall be a Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. Oh God. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Right. And these went through the Passover, the feast of unleavened bread. Right. I said these are the feast days of God. And it's the same zeal we had for the holidays of Satan, we should have 10 times as much zeal for the feast days of the Most High. Right. And we read in the feast days of God. That being said, like Madra, I was gonna call before I you can step in. I mean, since you're not coming in the middle, you don't gotta say the rest. No, that's what I'll say. I box in the middle? Yeah, all right, I think you can stay right there. Did you ready?
Yedaya, Banya Hawada, Banya Sha'ala.
Yedaya, Banya Hawada, Banya Sha'ala.
Yahweh Shibya Shabbat.
Yahweh Shibya Shabbat.
No. Okay, not you on the thumb. You still set it up for a second. Oh, only gonna call you. See, he can come in the middle. I come in the middle. You can call I up.
Unless you want to call Bakari.
Yeah, is Bakari out back there? All right, I bought it first.
Banya 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 Sha'ala.
Abadaya, Banyamyon, Banya Shala.
Yahweh Shibya Shabbat.
Yahweh Shibya Shabbat. All right, now you can sit down. That's the thumb. Pass you my water.
Okay. Good stuff.
What I got? Yes, sir. Did you want water, sir?
No, I'm cool. I got what I need right here.
It's yours, right?
Oh, that's yours, sir. Mine's 17.
Oh, got you.
Let me start, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Verse 8.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 8. Waha Kwaratham, Aisha, La Yahweh, Shah Ba'ith, Yamayam, Ba Yawam, Hashab Ba Ya'aya, Ma Kwara'a, Kwadash, Kaw, Mala'aka, I Bada, La'a, the Aishawa. Verse 9. Waya Debar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La Amar. Verse 10. Debar, Al, Banya, Yasharala, Wa Marath, Alaham, Kaya, Tha Ba'awa, Al, Ha Arataza, Ashar, Anya, Nathan, Lakam, Wa Quatazartham, Ah, Quataza Yara, Wa Ha Ba Atham, Ah, Imar, Ra Ash Yah, Quataza Yorakam, Al Ha-Kahan, verse 11. Wa Ha-Nayak, Ah, Ha-Imar, La Panya, Yahweh, La Ra-Taza Wakam, Mama Khara, Ha-Shabah, Wa-Na Yaknawa, Ha-Kahan, verse 12. Wa-I-Shayatham, Ba Yawam, Ha na ya no ha ha imar kabash ha sakitha mayam bun sha nafwa la la Yahweh. Verse 13. Wama nakathwa shanya I shall run yum salah ba la wala ba shaman asha la Yahweh rayak wa yahak wa nasaka ya yun ra ba ya'i ha ha yun. Verse 14. Wala kham wa kaw ya wa karamar la'a tha'a khawa I tazam ha yawam haza I haba ya'akam ah kwaraban alahayakam khakwa I walam la da raf yakam because my Shabbat yakam. That's in verse 14.
What's our first? So like even mine, I read it in English. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
We all know what this holiday is, right? It's talking about the feast of the first fruits. Now, when the Lord says, you know what I mean, you shall reap the harvest thereof, and you shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest, you know what I mean, unto the priest. You know, what I really love about that high holy day, in particular, Malachi, is the specific brotherhood behind it.
Right.
You know, like you have to be brotherly, and it goes to show you why. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That our culture is so much better than the oppressor's culture.
Right.
Because it's going to say, man, like in our kingdom, when we rule, you know what I mean, under Christ's reward, there are going to be no starving, no hungry among any Israelite.
Right.
And really among anybody, because, you know what I mean, our God is never going to let us know that we can't be selfish, you know what I mean, with our hearts. Like it's going to go into further about like not, you know what I mean, totally getting rid of the gleams that fall from, and go to show how righteous the Most High is, the type of spirit that we have to be into. What I was bringing down earlier, which was so eloquent, is that everybody, this is the season, you know what I mean, like this is the high holy day season. You know what I mean? For us, is everybody in the truth that knows. But everybody in the world is gearing up for what? You gearing up for Halloween. You gearing up for Thanksgiving. You gearing up for Christmas. That's a disgusting thing, because we have a wonderful, beautiful culture that's right here in this Bible, man. We have the Sabbath. We have the Feast of First Fruits. We got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. We got the Passover. The royal blowing up the trumpets is tonight. Like we have high holidays.
Tabernacle.
The Feast of Tabernacles. The Feast of Tabernacles. And that's the thing. We got so many high holy days, it's hard to keep track of. We in the season of our high holy days. That's a glorious thing. how about that?
That's that season.
Test the season. This is the season that we have to worry about.
Right.
We're gonna worry about gearing up for whatever the world will throw at you, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Halloween. Listen, your family in the world, they're gonna want you to. Oh, yeah, them kids, your family, oh, they're gonna want you.
Right.
They're gonna want you to take the kids out, you know what I mean, to meet total strangers on Halloween. They're gonna want you to get together and celebrate mass genocide on the last Thursday of November. They're gonna want you to commit full idolatry by celebrating Christmas. How about do none of those things and join your brother, join your sister, join the I.S.U.P.K and the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge and keep these holiday days of the Lord. Keep reading, unless you want to bring some out.
No, sir.
Go ahead, keep going.
I'm sorry, where was that? Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf in of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
And that's another thing too. Like you was breaking that down before, but like you go to say the fake Israelites don't read, where they say you can't kindle a fire, you can't be cooking on the Sabbath day. It sounds like they're getting ready to cook this lamb or
Right.
sounds like they're getting to cook this lamb up by. Man, if somebody in that fake Israelite group masquerading in purple was lying. Right. Somebody in your fake Israelite groups and your Christian churches and Muslim mosques have lied to you, Black, Latino, and First Nation man and woman. Our God said this will you had to get a lamb, he lamb, without blemish, for the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. They'll tell me and you that we can't cut our soul and you can't kindle a fire. Well, the Lord told us here in Leviticus 23 in verse 12, right. You know what I mean? That we were going to have a burnt offering, you know what I mean?
Right.
So who's lying and who's telling the truth?
Right.
Listen, man, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge has been telling you the truth. You know what I mean? Since 1969.
That's right.
Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth. Let's keep going.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus 23 and verse 13. The meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour.
Ooh. Keep going.
Mingled with oil, an offering made by fire.
Listen, the Lord said the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour, mingled with oil. What is this talking about? It's talking about frying up that good stuff.
Right.
Listen, man, frying up that good stuff. Confession good for the soul. You know what I mean? After every camp on Saturday, I look at Officer on War. He look at me and we be like, it's time to get that. It's time to get that fried chicken. And it's spiritual, man, because guess what? That's what they're getting ready to fly. They're getting ready to fly up here.
Right.
That fine flour mingled with oil. You read.
An offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor, and the drink offering thereof shall be of wine.
Ooh, and the drink offering shall be of wine. I heard a figure like tell me one time on War, talking about you sitting up there, y'all drinking that wine. I mean, you ain't supposed to drink. Well, the Lord said, yeah, well, we're supposed to have a drink offering.
Right.
That should be of wine.
Right.
So fried chicken and wine, Malakia, that's an amazing combination. And it's of the Most High.
Right.
And it's of the Lord. And it goes to show you, man, they truly don't know the Bible. They don't.
Right.
They have no idea. They find a way to cut themselves every day off to the $30, and it doesn't surprise me. Keep going.
So, like I said,
Go ahead, Malakia.
I'm trying to find right now. Didn't Ludacris have an album or something called King and Beer or something? Yeah, like that's just so in our nature. Like it's just in our custom. We can't get away from it. We can't get away from it. So like I said,
I tell you, it's part of our culture.
Right.
Nothing wrong with getting some fried chicken. You know what I mean? Getting a nice strong drink. Now, of course, we ain't supposed to be a drunkard.
All right.
You know what I mean? You the type of brother that drink alcohol and know how to control yourself. It's unlawful to you.
Right.
Scriptures also say to give him a little strong drink, you know what I mean, for his stomach's sake.
Right.
You know what I mean? The scriptures say that the Son of Man, talking about Christ, came eating and drinking.
Right.
I started to call that crazy nigga back a lot. Talking about the way he's supposed to be drinking. When Christ came drinking.
Right.
Lots.
Right.
He was drinking the good stuff, and guess what? He's with our Father right now. He's with the Most High right now. He said he's not going to sip again until he's with us.
Right.
Right.
Keep reading.
The fourth part of an hen.
The fourth part of a hen. The fourth part of a hen is talking about what? A chicken. No, war. I was listening to some other fakers who like trying to tell me. Now, I mean, the chickens are manufactured and in a laboratory and they unlawful. I'm like, what is a hen? What is a hen? See, they don't understand the Bible. That's why you got to come to class, and that's why we have these classes. That's why we broadcast these classes all throughout the earth for Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, so they can come up in this truth to learn. Keep reading. Read verse 14.
Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn, nor green ears until the self-same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your
It
generation.
shall be a what?
It shall be a statute forever.
It shall be a statute forever. I've also heard him say, well, you know, we can't do it because we're not in the kingdom. Go ahead, War.
I have precepts, sir.
Please.
Judges 5:11.
He was waiting on that too. War sharp. You can tell he teaches the seven circle like
Right.
yeah, War had that in the chamber.
Judges 5 verse 11.
Go ahead. So while he's waiting to get that, man, it goes to show you why it's essential to come in here and learn. Because they'll tell us, oh, we're not in the kingdom. We can't keep the Sabbath. We can't keep the high holy days. We can't keep the law. Why not? I believe the first time we ever kept a Passover was what? In captivity.
Right.
We had more Passovers and high holy days in captivity than we did in our land.
Right.
You think about it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Owl.
Judges 5 verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh.
We have to rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh. Rehearse
Right.
the righteous acts of the Most High. And we have to always keep them.
Right.
That's why the Lord made a way to bring his prophets back in 1969. Man. Go ahead, War.
So like you said, and that's why the scripture is so important, because it's telling us in the land of drawing waters, meaning in the land of our servitude. And it said the noise of archers is talking about the nuclear missile. So that's how you know it's talking about this time that we're living in. Not just in the time of Moses and the Levites, but also it's a future prophecy talking about the land that we're serving in captivity, the law still applies.
Right.
I was so heavy about that. That's why another precept when it talks about we're gonna go into the old. We have to remember how things work, and remember our culture and what's in our culture and what is good for us to keep. These commandments are excellent to keep, and so are these high holy days, man. Would you rather your children out there knocking on a stranger's door? Like Malak, we tell our babies every day, for 364 days out of the year, don't talk to strangers. But on Halloween, you'll allow them to go knock on the local pedophile's door? You'll allow them to do that? No, you can't. And that's why it's important to rehearse these righteous acts. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't keep these commandments, you can't keep the law, you can't keep these high holy days, because that is a lie.
That's right.
They just want to sit home and be an individual, like be an Israelite, be a Shalom, Shalom Aki, you know what I mean, Shalami eggs and bacon, whatever.
Right.
Goes to show you, man.
Right.
There's only one truth, man. That's here in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
Oh, God.
One way. That's the one way.
Right.
All roads lead to one west. That's a shirt in front of y'all. Back to one west. Got it?
What was it, sir?
That was it.
Okay.
You want to call somebody else up, or do you want to?
You can call it, bro.
Oh, come on, yes.
Yep.
I don't know. I buy them. Is that okay? So,
One yard, one Yahanna, one Yasharal.
One Yah, one Yahanna, one Yah.
Yahweh shall rock thug.
Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah.
that's okay. The Hebrew?
Verse 15. Most time crazy.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 15. Wa Suparathum, Lakam, Makaraf, Hashabach, Ma Yawon, Abaya, Come, Ah, Imar, Ha Thanawapa, Shabai, Shabathwa, Thamayama, Da, Hi Yana, Id, like it. Verse 16. I Makarach, Ha, Shabbat, Ha, Shabaya, Ta Saparwa, Kamashyam, Yawon, Waha, Karabath, Manaka, Kadasha, La Yahweh. Verse 17. Mawashaba, Yakum, Tabaya, Wa, Lakum, the Nawapa, Shath Yum, Shanya, Aishanyum, Salah, Ta Ya Yana, Ka Mataza, Ta Apayana, Ba Kawar Yum, La Yahweh. Verse 8, verse 18. Slaki. Waha Karabath Al Ha Lakum Shabbat Kabashyum Damayum Banya Shana Wa Par Ban Bakwar Akad Wa Al Yal Shanya Ya Haya Wa Allah La Yahweh Wa Manakath Wa Nasa Yahum Asha Raya Nayaka La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa Ashiyat Sha'ayar Azayum Aka La Ka Ta'ah Wa Shanya Kabash Yum Banya Shana La Zabak Shalayum. Verse 20. Waha Naya Ha Kahum Athum Al Lakum Ha Bakwar Yum Ta Nawapa Lapun Ya Yahweh Al Shanya Kabash Yum Kodash Ya Haya Wa La Yahweh La Kahan. Verse 21.
Last verse.
Wa Kwa Ra'ath Ba Itazum Ha Yawum Hazah Makwa Ra Kodash Yahaya Lakum Ka Mala'aka Ibada La'a the I.S.U.P.K Ka Kwa Iwalam Bakal Mawa Shabbat Yakum Ladara Yakum. End of verse 21.
So like, give him a hand, man. Brother's getting better and better with that Hebrew every week. That's this day. That's this season. And we got feast days every week. Brother's going just naturally to just get better. You understand? We got Nathan getting better. We got We got everybody getting better. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah. You understand? We got Bakari Allah. He about to come up, show what he working with. You understand me? You can read the 7 in English now, verse 15.
Come on, sir. And the princes of I.S.U.K were with Deborah.
No, that's that one. That one.
Verse 15, Leviticus 23, verse 15. Mm-hmm. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Verse 16, even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto Yahweh. Verse 17.
So, like, sir, quick question. That count begins after the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the ending of the Feast of Unleavened Bread?
You count, it's always 7 count, you know what I mean, 50 days, 7 Sabbaths that pass. Yeah, like if you ever notice, right, like if you even look at, like this year, you know, when you look at the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you know what I mean, you count 7 Sabbaths. Afterwards, you know what I mean, that's when you come across to the, you know what I mean, the Feast of First Fruits.
Yeah, because 7 Sabbath is 49 days. So you celebrate that 50th day. Yeah, because 7 times 7, next day.
Was that it, Howard?
I'm cussing.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Come on, sir. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto Yahweh. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto Yahweh.
And can I say something to Malaki? When it talks about, and I want to be very clear when I'm getting ready to say, because you got a lot of fake Israelites that say, oh, that try to dispute, you know what I mean, the money is, you know what I mean, the money without Malaki. But if you really think about it, the Lord wants your 7 best lambs, a young bullock, and 2 rams. Do you have any idea the cost that translates to? You have any idea? But the more important thing is the Lord wants your best. Right. The Lord wants your best. Like, you can't half-ass it. Right. I mean, Yahanna was just breaking this down, you know what I mean, in this class, about how Cain's offering was not accepted. You know what I mean? Because Cain, you know what I mean, was trying to shortchange people. He was trying to get over, trying to give greater. Well, the Lord wants your best. And that's why the precept is when the Lord says, you know what I mean, it's better to obey. You know what I mean? Like, and it goes to show you too, there's another one too, Malachi and Ezekiel, where it talks about how all the flocks belong to the Most High. But to get your 7, you know, these 7 lambs, which is, you know what I mean, the first year, which is probably your best, a young bullock, 2 rams. You know what I mean? Do you have that today? Do you have it today? Do you have any idea what that would translate to? You have no idea. A lot of our people who got a problem with just paying tithes, just paying the 10%. Like, God damn, that's a rough situation. But here's the thing. When it talks about your first fruits, you'll increase. You know what I mean? Which is really, really, really important. You got to make sure, you got to you give that up. You got to really make sure that you give it up. Paying your tithes, because that is very important. That's why, you know, I mean, that scripture, I believe it's in Malachi 3 and 8, where it talks about, well, a man robbed God, where it's like, well, damn, will he go on God? Because it sounds like Creflo Dollar been robbing the Most High. Sounds like your average preacher and pastor has been robbing the Most. You can forget about Farrakhan. Right. You can forget about the Nation of Islam. You can forget about, you know what I mean, our enemies bars all we call masquerading in purpose. Goes to show you. But go ahead, unless you want to say something like that.
Wow, sir.
On concert. With their meat offerings and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire, of sweet savor unto Yahweh. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before Yahweh. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to Yahweh for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the self same day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
I want one quick precept. Like, give me Proverbs 3:9.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That one was talking about, you know what I mean, the feast of first fruits. And it's reassuring something too, that all of these high holy days, all of these feasts, all of these observances, that we have to keep them. We have to keep them in their season forever. So the precept that her war brought up is magnificent. Magnificent. Talking about how we have to rehearse the righteous acts. Because guess what? In the world, this is taboo to our brothers and sisters in the world. Them seeing us in our glorious garments, seeing us not celebrating birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? It's taboo to them. They're not used to seeing it. They not. That's why it's important to come in here and do these acts. While we have a duty to our God, you know what I mean, to our King, you know what I mean, to our people, you know what I mean, to keep these things, to keep it holy. Shalom, prayer, that's what's up. Let me get that precept by God.
Oh God. This book of Proverbs 3, verse 9. Honor the Lord.
Honor the Lord. Read it.
With thy stuff.
With thy what?
With thy stuff.
Honor the Lord with thy substance. Honor the Lord with thy substance. You know how you honor the Most High? You know how you do that? You honor the Lord, you know what I mean, by coming in here and changing your life. You honor the Most High by coming in here and giving up the things of the world. Giving up that Christmas, giving up that birthday. And that's what? You may lose family. You may lose friends. But you are going to gain something that you never had in your entire life.
Right.
You're going to gain your identity.
Right.
You're going to gain a new family that's not going to forsake you. That's not going to go to you. You got to honor the Lord with thy substance. Read.
And with the first fruit of thy increase.
And with the first fruit of thy increase. When it talks about the first fruit of thy increase, not just talking about corn and cattle and rams and goats, my life.
Right.
With thy increase. And guess what? If you want to bring corn, bring it. We'll take it. You want to bring, you know what I mean, your goat, you got a ram you want to bring, listen, a war, chop that ram up, you know what I mean, saute him and jerk him up. I'm trying to tell you, Salaki. You know what I mean, and season him up nice. I'm trying to tell you. But some y'all are holding down with bars on. We'll take care of it. You got to honor the Lord with thy substance, with the first fruits of all thy increase. You can't shortchange, you got to be the Most High. You can't. You come up in here, man, you gotta be prepared to give your entire life over to the Most High. Guess what? You owe it to the Most High to even make it up in you.
Right.
Go ahead.
It's not your service. I have a precept to show you the other side if you don't want the first fruits.
Go ahead, please.
Haggai 5, verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. Ye earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
You know what's so heavy about that precept? You know who I think about Malaki? I think about how the Christian church has abused our people for far too long. I think about how the Muslim mob, I think about these fake Israelite groups that just have their way. And they get, you know what I mean, they take advantage, you know what I mean, of our people. Some of our people that are truly genuine, that want to serve the Most High, and you fall into that trap. Fall into the hands of wicked men who don't give a damn, you know what I mean, about us. Who don't care, you know what I mean, about the Most High, about these scriptures or whatever. They got a brother in the purple side of my block here. They call him the pocket martyr. They call that nigga the pocket. Goes to show you, like, if you come across a nigga named the pocket, you just need to know that you ain't gonna have nothing in your pocket.
Right.
Like, he coming for all that.
Right.
And it goes to show you, excellent precept of war. Why we gotta come out of that. Why we gotta come out of that mindset. Why it's essential that we come back home. Excellent precept of war. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything else you want to say, brother?
Oh, Sloppy, sir, I just wanted to point out that if you don't pay your tithes and you try to hold the tithes back, it's like you're putting in a bag with holes because you could never have enough money. You're going to always be broke.
Why do you think the church is always asking for money? Like, let me tell you something more. I grew up in 60th census. Like, my pastor growing up was rough. And he was a crook back then and he's a crook now. He's been complaining about the lights. I'm talking to my mother and my sister just last week. He's still complaining about the lights. And it's been 25 years. Them lights ain't never got cut off. Raise your hand if your lights never been cut off. All right, listen, don't be ashamed. Listen, most of us have. Listen, some of our lights, the light better not be off now. God made that's an order. But goddamn, a lot of us know real struggle. And it goes to show you on how they're not real priests and prophets of the Lord. Because they're talking about, oh, the church lights got to stay on, but what about us? And that's the thing. Here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yahanna, our duty is to our people. We serve you.
Right.
That's the thing they don't understand, Kawan God. We serve you.
Right.
They think we just some crazy ass cult officer around, and we in here worshiping one man and just eating fat and you know what I mean, doing whatever the hell we want. No. This place is an amazing place of brotherhood not found in the world.
Right.
Filled with selfless brothers and sisters who will give up everything for their fellow brothers and sisters. Right. And I can't really describe it or explain it. You have to experience it. Right. Because you've been experiencing nonsense in that church. You've been experiencing heartbreak and tragedy for far too long in that church. And eventually you got to grow tired of that. Right. All I'm saying is, in the world, I beseech you, come and give the truth a chance. Right. That's all. So, anybody else? Let's keep going.
Concert. End of verse 21. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. Concert.
You can call it Pakistan.
Yeah, call it right. Smell up here? I got you. Watch the Zachariah.
You going to switch with him? I'm about to switch him over.
Watch the Zachariah.
Say what's in there.
Registry word.
Bani Zachariah, Bani Yahanna, Bani I.S.U.P.K.
Bani Zachariah, Bani Yahanna, Bani I.S.U.P.K.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Barakadam.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Barakadam. Huh? Yeah. First time. Oh, second time.
Yeah, let's get it.
After this, I'm getting done.
One kind, sir. All right.
So, what's that? Unless you want to read off mine.
No, I got it.
Oh, you good?
Too.
No. I'm gonna read that, but I'm gonna do this first. 15, right?
No, this
22? No.
23.
yeah, you started
22?
Sorry, 15, right?
It's better than 23 and 22.
Right.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Why, bud?
Because you came late, right? Yeah.
Right, yeah. All right, gotcha. That's it. 23.
This one fairly quick too.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22, 23, verse 23.
Yeah.
22. It's a lot. Yeah, I'm on. Sheesh, it's long, John. While by Quatazar Count.
Yep.
A. Quatazayar. Aratazakam. La. Da. Kala. Pa. Pa'af. Shada.
Shadakam.
Shadaka. Oops. Shadaka. Ba. Tazara. Ba Quatazar. Ka. Wala. Quat. Padazar ya. Raka. La'a. Dala. Quash. La'ai. Naya. Wala. Tazar. I. Tazar. Tazai. Tazai. Atham. Anaya. Anya. Say it again, okay, Anya. Yahweh. Allah. Haya. Count. Ma. 23. Wa Debar. Yahweh. La'a. Ma. Oh, so it's like here. Al. Masha. La Debar. No, Mars. Like 24. Debar. Al. Banya. Yashala. Lamar. Batha. Kash. Pakadat. What's it? Hashaba. Yaaya. Ba'adad. Latha. Kash. Lakadash. Yahweh. Lakum. Shabbath. Wana. Shabbath 1. Tazaka. Ra. Wa. Sana. Zalka 1. 25. Okay, it's almost like worse than. Where I left off at, sir? Okay. Thara Wa'aiha Makara Kodash 25. This one. Kal Mala'akat Ibadash. No, it's not here. Ibadat. Kind of one. La'a Da'ai Shawa Wahakwara Batham Ashar, no, Salakia, Ashar, La Yahweh, 26. Wayada, hold on, Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, 27. Ad, Ba'ishura, La, Ba'ishawar, Lakash, no, Salakia, Lakadshah, Lakadash, Hashabayaya, Hazaha, no, Salakia, Yawam, Hakaporium, Hawa'a, Makora, Korasha, Kodash, Yahweh, Lakam, Wa'aynayatham, Ath, Napashatha Yakam, Waha, or Korabatham, Asha, La Yahweh, it's 28.
Last verse.
Wakal, Malaka, La'a, Tha'ai Shawa, Ba'ai Tazam, Ha Yawam. Yeah, I just see this word. Hawa'a, Kai Yawam, Kaparium, Hawam, La Kapar, Ilayakam, La Parnaya, Yahweh, Allahayakam.
It's not crazy. He quoted Dr. Rob. Let me tell you something, how important it is to come back into this truth, man, and get your identity. This brother just did, man, when you go into Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, and read this Hebrew. This Hebrew, this Lashawan Kodash, is our language. Right. We speak a language that's not ours, Carl. We out here speaking English. You may think Spanish is your language if you're a Latino, but it's not your language. It's not. Like, you know what I mean? Spanish is the language of the conquistador. English is the language, you know what I mean, really, of the Japhetic people, of the Samoans and Tongans and Polynesians. You know what I mean? The oppressor stole it from them. Their original language is what? Malachi and Yiddish. This right here, this Hebrew, this Lashawan Kodash, you know what I mean? This is our language. And it's important for us to come in, you know what I mean, and really learn our language. You'll be surprised. We got a badass Hebrew teacher that teaches every Friday and give Officer Marab, teaching off their 5,000 a day. Got teaching Officer Marab, Officer War, Officer Yamin Bakar, y'all to hold down that Sabbath service with I.S.U.P.K, man. You'd be surprised. Like when I was a young man, I was surprised, you know what I mean, when Officer Marab threw me on the board, I.S.U.P.K, he was there, I was up there looking crazy. Threw me up on the board and was like, recite the alphabet, read it right here. Then I started to write it, and you'd be surprised how natural it can come. because it's our language. It feels right. Like this Lashawan Kodash, this Hebrew, this belongs to us. Don't let no oppressor tell you that that's their language. They don't have a language. They don't have a culture. They're vagabonds.
Right.
They don't have anything. We have a rich culture, which is right here, which belongs to us. This Hebrew is ours. So the water partners are coming up here, y'all made listen, I implore you all to study that Hebrew too. We can't go read it for you forever.
Right.
So you young man, you got to come up here and read it too. I pray you understand. You ain't gonna be able to get around that. Keep going. Go ahead, let's get it in the English.
Khan, it's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest.
The Lord told us not to make clean riddance, you know what I mean, of our harvest for this reason. We gotta make sure, like, you know what I mean, if you have a field, like, if you have a farm, like, you know what I mean, the fruit and everything that falls down, we can't go out there, you know what I mean, scoop up everything. That's what the oppressor is.
Right.
That's what he does. He's such an evil, selfish bastard that he ain't gonna leave, you know what I mean, them gleams out there. Anybody that comes in the happen to be passing by as a traveler or sojourner, you know what I mean, to come and eat. Or the Lord commanded us, no, man, don't reap all that. The fruit and stuff that fall, guess what? Leave that for your brother. Leave that for your sister. The Lord had the wherewithal to let us know this a lot, because that is excellent brotherhood that we have to get back to. Brotherhood that you're not going to find nowhere else outside of the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge. Keep reading.
Khan. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt leave them unto the poor.
Leave it unto the poor. Leave it or not everybody got it. Not everybody got it. Just because you got it, you know what I mean, don't mean your brother got it or your sister got it. That's why you got to look out for them.
Right.
And that's why brotherhood and sisterhood is important. Right. War, not for, you know what I mean, in the Passover, if you ain't have a lamb, you know what you did? You went to the neighbor that had one.
Right.
And if you was by yourself and you had a whole lamb, you know what you would do if you can't eat it all? You invite the Akim and the Akim over. You go outside and be like, yo, man, I got this lamb, I got this bottle, come over. We do it when we watch the fight.
Right.
We do it when we watch the games.
Right.
That's in our culture to be brotherly and sisterly to each other. So this narrative of us being monsters, being evil, wicked bastards to each other, that's not us in our totality in nature. In nature, we were made to be righteous. We were made to be brotherly and made to be sisterly to each other. Keep going. Unless you want to say something like that. Go ahead, keep going.
Khan.
They would keep going, brother.
Oh my goodness, nah, I got on.
Thou shalt leave them unto the poor.
Khan. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am Yahweh your God. Verse 23. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of the trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto Yahweh. Verse 26, and Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you.
Let me ask everybody a question. I want y'all to be very honest. How did y'all do on the Day of Atonement? How'd y'all do? Raise your hand if you folded in the Damn, the car. Damn, brother, you got a border of blue. Go ahead, brother.
Like, sir, I did not fold. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I got a good.
The Most High Christ, man, I thought you was fitting the stigma of our older brother saying that we need certain nourishment. Raise your hand if it was your first day of atonement. Okay, how'd y'all do? Go ahead, brother.
You know, I was supposed to drink water.
Oh.
I was in the gym, like, I fasted all day. I went to the gym, started working out. Got a whole bottle of water. I told brother in the car, he was like, nah, you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, you wasn't supposed to drink that water, brother. Wasn't supposed to drink that water. Next time around, you gotta make that day of atonement. You gotta make sure no food, no water. No food, no water. And a lot of y'all are proud. I'm still proud of you though, brother, you know what I mean, to come up in here, you know what I mean, to come to get your identity back and to learn. And it's important to realize too, it's so important, man. Like if you look at Muslims when they fast, my God, some of you know. Some of y'all know. Like you see Abdullah at the slavery. I got this brother at my slavery. Every Ramadan, I'm like, Mustafa, you all right? He be down there looking crazy, talking about inshallah, you dying. I'll be all right. If it be the will of God, I just need to give me some water, brother. I'd be like, no sweat. I'm like, listen, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. You want something, brother? I know some of y'all like, nah, you ain't right. But listen, Scripture says that Christ said it himself, when you fast, don't be like the publicans.
Right.
Nobody should know you fasting. Nobody should know. Like, you should put your game face on and brush your teeth. Like Malaki, you know how many people I had to talk to about this? Because they were talking about, oh, we were supposed to not brush our teeth. Like Salaki, why does I arrive? That's a rough one. That's a rough one. Whatever fake Israelite told you that don't know the Bible.
Right.
Now, I mean, brush your teeth. You know what I mean? Don't even gargle the water. Don't even gargle the water. Like, let that toothpaste simmer. You know what I mean? And steam in your mouth. You know what I mean? And rock it out for the Most High. Doing it for the Most High. And go to show you how amazing our power is in the car. After we fast for 24 hours, keeping our game face on, right now we got what? We're in the Feast of Tabernacles. You know what I mean? Where the Lord gave us a whole 8 days, you know what I mean, to get it in and have a party. Go to show you, man. You know what I mean? How glorious, you know what I mean, our God is and how brotherly it's from. But man, listen, give yourselves a hand again for that day of atonement. I know how brotherly it is. I know. Some of y'all don't want to admit it, but I know Satan was talking to some of them. I know he was. Some of y'all probably took a nap, thought you could sleep it all, or whatever like that. You probably had magnificent dreams that you was eating the feast. Listen, I'm surprised. Sharing confession good for the soul. My first day of atonement, I'm a trooper. I'm sitting there here trying to soldier it through. I took off of my slavery. I mean, I took a nice little 4-hour nap. And my nap, sir, I had a nice buffet. I woke up screaming like, God damn, I messed up. I realized it was just a dream. And I was like, God damn. And I still had a few hours left to go, Malaki. It was tough. But go ahead, sir.
All right, if I could, on this day of atonement, first night, we know we had this, we did the service. I went on to sleep like 2 hours into my dream. I had a whole feast, man. I
Come, man. Satan definitely test you. Satan definitely, you know, try you. But the important thing is to realize what we went through on that day was nothing compared to what our king did.
Right.
Our king went 40. They had Satan on his back. You know what he said? Get thee behind me, Satan. That's what you have to do. And you have to remember that same discipline, that discipline you called upon, you know what I mean, from the Most High, the fast, you know what I mean, for 24 hours. You have to maintain that discipline in everything you do in this truth.
Right.
Especially when your family try to come at you from the world with Christmas and Thanksgiving, your birthday, and all of that garbage. Remember that discipline that it took for you not to eat and not to fold. Remember that. And that's why we do it. Atone. Go ahead, McCarr.
Yeah, if I could, like, if you was able to do that, fast, you know what I'm saying, you can cut a lot of other things out. You know what I mean? Like, we got to constantly fight our flesh. You know what I mean? To feed the spirit.
Listen, man, feed this body. That's what you got to do. You got to fight your flesh. The hardest battle you are ever going to fight is that person in the mirror. That person in the mirror is going to be the hardest one to fight. That's who you got to defeat. And that's why, you know what I mean, which is so important, you know what I mean, what the scripture says, you got to let that old man die. You got to let that old man and that old woman go. Because if you keep trying to hold on to it, guess what? You're not going to be able to blossom, you know what I mean, into that righteous brother that's going to have the discipline to shed yourself in this world, you know what I mean, and get up in this work and do it up for our God and our King. Let's keep going.
Like if I may, sir, like how the brothers is bringing out, that fast is not just a day where you just fast for 24 hours and then afterwards you just so eager to get back to living your life. It's about really exercising discipline and not just for one day. Of course, in these last times, we really going to understand why we have these feast days. These feast days isn't just like a day in the world where it's Christmas and you get everything you want, where it's Thanksgiving. It is a feast day that really teaches us something. That feast day or that high holy day where we fast, it teaches us how to have discipline. You understand? Everybody should have learned something about fighting demons. Just like how the brother's saying, you going to sleep, you dreaming about it, it's messing with you. That's just everyday life. If you having problems, it's going to be right there when you go to sleep. You can't just sleep it away. You can't smoke it away. You can't drink it away. You got to deal with it head on. And that's what that fast taught us. You understand? Real quick, I got a precept for the brother in the back.
Please.
Khan, that's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, verse 36. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door.
It say, let thy foot wear the steps of his door. Understand? Like you said, this a lot of people's first time doing the fast, and they might not have known everything they should have known about it. But this is still a time to learn from it. Because like I said, this is just everyday life. You battling demons, you might not know everything you need to know to get through a certain situation. So if you got a brother like Nakar that's of great understanding, keep calling his phone. Call his phone through every situation you got so that he can give you the knowledge that you don't have. Like just that small little bit of information that you can't drink water would have made a big difference in your day. So if you calling them, you may feel like you're calling them too much. That don't matter. The Bible say, where the steps of his door. That means wear out his door. Keep on going to him. This is just keep going to him. Nakar just did the same thing to me. He kept coming to me. Now, through him, through the Most High, I found a rib. You understand? Through him. Right. You understand? Indirectly, but that's what the scriptures say. So even though that feast day, you didn't follow it exactly how you should have, but you still learn that you have a brother right there next to you that you can call for help through any problems that you have. Same thing with everybody inside this truth. You can just pick up the phone call and get counsel, and you'll be helped through all the different problems by just giving a bit of information that you may have overlooked or that you just didn't know. You understand? So I guess so.
I think I'm gonna second what he said. Definitely for blowing down, you know what I mean? And everybody else's phone would actually, help me understand, the position that I will eventually have to play, like all of us here that took our oath. And that's the brotherhood, you understand, that the Most High sets up, where the priests of the Lord, you don't serve them, we serve everyone else.
All right.
You know what I mean? So shout out to the lock here for always answering that phone call.
Most on Christ.
Let's keep reading.
Khan. For it is a day of atonement for you before Yahweh your God.
Because we got no brothers. But we should be Tawab though. Gonna come. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 29. Kayakal hanapash ashor la'ah Tha'ina ba'itizum hayawam hazar wana karatha ma'aim yaha, verse 30. Wakal hanapash ashora the Aisha ka malaka ba'itizum hayawam hazar waha ibadath yaha hawa'a makwapap I'm ha. Verse 31. Kal malaka la'a da Aisha wa chakwath iwalum la darath yakum bakal ma shabath yakum. Verse 32. Shabbath 1 hawa'a lakum wa I na yathum ath na pashath yakum ba sha'a lachadash ba'irab ma'irab Eid arab da shabbathwa Shabbath come, verse 33. Waya debar Yahweh al mashal la amor debar al banya yasha'ala la amor bacha masha Aishara yawam la chadash ha bayaya hazah hasakawath Shabbath yam la Yahweh, verse 35. By Yawam Hara Ashwan Ma Kwara'a Kwadash Kal Malaka Ibadala Atha Aishawa. In Hebrew, you can pick up the English Bible, Shaw.
Come. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 29.
Yeah.
For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same shall the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even. From even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be...
That's it. In the 30 and 35. Come. It's like something. You gonna call it?
Some rock. If you want to take it, sir?
Salaga.
He just read the Hebrew. No, well, I can read the Hebrew and fuck y'all read the English. If you want to take it, sir? Yeah. Okay, come. I'm gonna come down.
Come.
Rob by Yahanna by SHALAM.
No, she can stay. So you can come down. So all right, we'll have her. Let me step up. We can call up a bond to be in the middle. How about you want to take it? You want to take it?
I'll take it.
Call up
Call up a bun.
Call up so good.
Abun Yahweh, Abun Yashala.
Abun Yahweh, Abun Yashala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat Thumb.
Now Hashem Shabbat. Come on, we'll come, sir.
Shalom Akim, wa Akwafia. What verse we in?
36. Come on, come. So, like, did you want to take it, sir? Or
Just keep the same.
Leviticus 23 and 36. Shabbat Yom Yom Taqwa Rayabwa Asha La Yahweh by Yawam Ha Shamayanya Ma Kwara'a Kwadash Yahaya Lakam Waha Kwarabath Asha La Yahweh I Tazarath Hawa'a Kal Mala Akath Ibada La'a the Aishua, verse 37. Allah Mawa'idya Yahweh Ashar Thakwara'awa Atham Makwara'aya Kodash Laha Kwarayab Ashar La Yahweh Ilah Waima Nacha Zabah Wanasakyam Dabar Yawam Ba Yawam Wa. Verse 38, Malabad, Shabbatha, Yahweh, Wa Malabad, Mathunwath, Yakum, Wa Malabad, Kal Nadar Yakum, Wa Malabad, Kal Nadabwath Yakum, Ashor Thunwa, La Yahweh. Verse 39, Ak Bacha Masha Aishar Yawam La Chadash Hashabah Ya'aya Ba Asap Kam Ath Thaba Wa'ath Ha'arataza Dachagwa Ath Kag Yahweh Shaba'ath Yam Ba Yawam Hara Ashwan Shabbath1 Waba Yawam Ha Shamayanya Shabbath1. Verse 40. Wala Kwa Chatham Lakam Ba Yawam Hara Ashwan Paraya Aitaza Hadar Kapath Thamarium Wa Ainap Aitaza Ibath Wa Irab Yanachal Wa Shamachatham La Punya Yahweh Allah Yakum Shaba'ath Yam verse 41 Wa Chagatham Athwa Chag La Yahweh Shaba'ath Yam Ba Shana Chakwath Iwalam La Darath so like La Darath Yakum Ba Chadash Ha Shabayaya Da Chagwa Athwa, verse 42. Basakath Da Shabwa Shaba'ath Yam Ka Zarak Bayashala Yashab Wa Basakath. And the 36. And that's 42.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 36 in the English. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Verse 38, beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings, which ye shall give unto the Lord. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40, and ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of fig trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. You shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42.
Oh, the end of 42.
Verse 42, last verse. You shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
That's where we at now. That's where we at now, the Feast of Tabernacles. The tabernacle is the booth. All right. I want to finish up the Hebrew and then we can go into it. I haven't read the last two.
We call up award. That's a separate brother.
All right, that's the last brother.
Come on.
All right, I'm sorry, Christ. We call up award.
Come.
Look like you
My
call
Jim.
award right in the middle or something. I'll say. All right, Christ.
Award, Ban Banyamin Banyashal.
Award. Bun Yum Bun Yashala.
How about Shem Yashabakatam?
Yahweh Shem Yahweh
Give award a hand, y'all. Y'all know award. Old school one, but it's original, ain't it, award?
Come on, concert.
It's original, man. How they made them back in the day. I mean, he's a true listener. I heard, man, I forget who said this. I heard a few brothers say it, but I forget who I heard say it first. They said that all the brothers back in the day, they were sincere. They always end up coming back. I mean, coming in, into the UPK. I mean, and getting away from whatever the confusion was before and being here, man. And war a perfect example of that. So where we at? Where we gonna start at?
43. Last two verses.
You got it, Wolf?
Come on, concert.
So right now we in the Feast of Tabernacles. Just so y'all know, it said, "Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths." All right. So, award you got?
Lama Ain. Yad Iowa. Darath Yacham. Chaya. Vasa Karath. Hawasha Bathia. Ath. Banaya. Yasharala. Baha Wataza Ya Aya Awatham Ma'arataza Matazarium Anaya Yahweh Alaha Yacham. Verse 44. Waya Dabar Masha Ath Ma'aid Yahweh O Banaya Yashar Allah.
All right. In the English, Malaki, take the English.
Son of Khan, Leviticus 23 and 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths. When I brought them out of the land of Egypt, I am the Lord your God. Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the Lord.
So that's the end of Leviticus 23rd chapter, right? But I want to go into the Feast of Booths. Anybody know what y'all know the name tabernacle, right? You know how Christians use the name tabernacle, but does anybody know what a tabernacle actually is? Go ahead. Yeah, give me some more though. Anybody else want to answer? Hold on. Anybody else want to answer what a tabernacle is? I elaborate, Nicole.
Tent that we pitch.
A tent. Give the car a hand. The reason why I said give me a little bit more because the tents, of course, from back in the day, we wasn't just building houses like they got our Hispanic brothers doing today.
Right.
We all had tents. So a tent was used for everything. Christians, they like to say, oh, the tabernacle, you can't defile the tabernacle. And they use that so broadly, but specifically for their temples and churches. A tabernacle is not the church next door. It's literally next door. It's not a tabernacle. Tabernacle is your house. It's this school. Tabernacle is as a tent. Homeless people live in tabernacles. The point that I'm making is we're going to go into the scriptures and we're going to prove what it is and what's the point of us celebrating this holiday, celebrating this high holy day. Because Christianity will put something that is not true on the word tabernacle. And it'll throw people off when they hear about the Feast of Tabernacles. They don't understand what it's for. So let's start with that. So now that we all know what a tabernacle is is just a house, man. It's just a tent. So we're going to get more into the
dictionary.
Please.
This is the dictionary definition of tabernacle. In biblical use, a fixed or movable habitation.
It's a house. It's a habitation. All right, so let's start, right? If I could, give me Mark 9 and 5. And then can you give me this real quick? Give me give me John. Nope, not that yet. Not that yet. Give me the Apocrypha. Give me 1 Esdras 5 and 51 in the Apocrypha. Malaki, you can start first.
Mark chapter 9, verse 5. And Peter answered and said to Yahushua, Master, it is good for us to be here, and let us make 3 tabernacles.
Go up one verse.
Verse 4. And there appeared unto them Elias with Moses, and they were talking with Yahushua.
So it appeared Elias and Moses, and they was talking with Christ. Read.
Verse 5. And Peter answered and said unto Yahushua, Master, it is good for us to be here, and let us make 3 tabernacles, one for thee, one for Moses, and one for Elias. For he wist not what to say, he
didn't know what to say. Go ahead.
For they were so afraid.
Because they just seen these cats appear. They're like, damn, that's Moses and Elias. But he didn't know what to say, but he said, let us make 3 tabernacles.
And there was a cloud that overshadowed them.
So stop. Why did he say, let us make 3 tabernacles? Anybody want to take a shot at it? Go ahead. So we can all dwell together, sir? No, because these cats appeared out of nowhere. Remember, Christ was already with them, so what did Christ need a tabernacle for? So the reason why I brought this scripture first is this is what Christians believe, like you got to make a special tabernacle, a special place for these special people to dwell. Right. He didn't know what to say, so he said that, but he wasn't thinking clearly about what he was saying. He was sort of saying it as in a way of worship, sort of like in the like what do they need houses for? You know what I mean? Because I want to say worship, that's the wrong word, but to honor these men.
Right.
And there was no need for that. It said because he wist not what to say, he didn't even know what to say. So just to show you that a Christian would take that and think, oh, he meant a holy tabernacle when he didn't.
Right.
He did not mean that. So now let's get into the actual feast.
Like sir.
Just go ahead.
Time check 8:57.
All right, cool. So we gonna rush through it. I had a few, but I'm gonna try to rush through it quickly. That's cool with you. All right, give me 1 Esdras.
1 Esdras 5.
The tabernacle is this house. This house. Remember, we taking the Christianity off of it. The I.S.U.P.K, we teach the truth. We taking Christianity out of our minds. Right. All right. Keep going.
1 Esdras 5, verse 51. Also, they held the Feast of Tabernacles as it is commanded in the law, and offered sacrifices daily as was meet.
As was good. So they kept the Feast of Tabernacles even in the Apocrypha. Now, give me John 7:2. And then I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back a war.
Okay.
And we're gonna go into the 6th chapter. I'm gonna start you
Ezra's?
nope, John.
Okay.
John, the book of John. So now we're gonna go into the New Testament. Anybody know that Christ celebrated the Feast of Tabernacles? You might know that. See, a lot of the stuff we don't know in the Bible because we haven't been taught the Bible. We've been taught Christianity.
Right.
Christianity has nothing to do with the Bible. How do we know? Perfect example, easy example. Everybody in the world thinks Jesus is a white man or an oppressor. The Bible says he's black. That's how you know that Christianity has nothing to do with the Bible. All right. So we're gonna take the Christianity off of the Feast of Tabernacles, which Christians they don't celebrate this anyway. They ain't no Christian in the world right now. I can damn near guarantee you. He's doing anything right now today except for what they've been doing. Go ahead, Carl.
Yes, sir. It came to my mind, I think it was today or yesterday. I was like, dang, this is a good question to post. I said, did Christ keep the Roman holidays?
I think I did see you post that on Facebook. He didn't keep no Roman holidays, but he did keep the ones in the Bible. Now, the Christians keep the holidays in the Bible. No, they don't. They keep every Roman holiday. All right, you got it, War.
John 6 and
John 7 and I think it's 7 and 2.
7. Okay, that's 6.
But we're gonna go back into John 6th chapter. We're gonna explain it. Go ahead. Oh,
Okay, John 7 verse 2.
go ahead.
Now the Jews' Feast of Tabernacles was at hand.
Go ahead. All right. Oh, matter of fact, keep reading.
His brethren therefore said unto him, Depart hence and go into Judea, that thy disciples also may see the works that thou doest. For there is no man that doeth anything.
Go to verse 1.
After these things, Yahushua walked in Galilee, for he would not walk in Jewry, because the Jews sought to kill him.
So now the Jews sought to kill Christ. Now let's go to the 6th chapter and start at verse 55.
Okay.
We're gonna break it down a little bit. We're just gonna go a little bit into it. Once again, it's the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge that we can use.
6 and 55.
6 and 55. Knowledge that we can practice every day. Only reason we have the understanding, only reason we can practice this knowledge is because we have the understanding of it. Okay? 6 and 55, you got it.
For my flesh is meat indeed, and my blood is drink indeed.
Now, Christians, don't they eat that little what's that little circle cracker? Don't they eat that? Don't they drink wine?
Right.
Go ahead.
Cranberry juice.
And cranberry juice, whatever they want to do, you know, and cranberry juice. Now, they got that from this scripture right here. Keep reading 56.
He that eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him.
Skip down to 59. Be short on the time.
These things said he in the synagogue, as he taught in Capernaum.
So Christ taught this. Keep reading. He taught my body is the flesh, my blood is the wine. Keep going.
John 6 and 60.
About to learn something real heavy right here. Go ahead.
Many therefore of his disciples, when they had heard this, said, This is an hard saying. Who can hear it?
Who can understand? Eat me and drink me. Who can understand? If I got up here and say, listen, y'all need to eat me, y'all need to drink me right now. A lot of people gonna be looking around like, yeah, we ain't never come back there.
Like, sir, Paul.
That's what Christ said, and that's why he fed 5,000 people, but it was only 12 disciples. Because everybody lock in. Go to the next chapter, chapter 7. We're gonna read it again because everybody started to leave. Go ahead.
7
and 1.
And after these things, Yahushua walked in Galilee, for he would not walk in Jewry, because the Jews sought to kill him.
Because he didn't walk around blacks and Hispanic, Judah, that was all around Jerusalem, because they wanted to kill him. And the religious leaders. Because now they had something that they can use. Go ahead, or they thought they could use.
Now, verse 2. Now the Jews' Feast of Tabernacles was at hand.
So Christ celebrated the Feast of Tabernacles. He celebrated the same feast that we're celebrating right now. But now let me go into it. All right, this is gonna be the last two scriptures, Malaki. Give me this. Give me Isaiah. Give me Nehemiah 14. So I gave you a little bit of history on it, right? So we started with what a tabernacle is. It's just a house,
Right.
Okay. Now we understand that Christ celebrated the same high holy day. Nehemiah 8 and 14.
Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 14. And they found written in the law which the Lord hath commanded by Moses, that the children of Israel should dwell in booths in the feast of the 7th month. And that they should publish and proclaim in all their cities and in Jerusalem, saying, Go forth unto the mount, and fetch olive branches, and pine branches, and myrtle branches, and palm branches, and branches of thick trees, and to make booths, as it is written. So the people went forth and brought them and made themselves booths.
Now drop down to 17 for the time.
Verse 17. In all the congregation of them that were come again out of the captivity made booths, and sat under the booths. For since the days of Joshua, the son of Nun, unto that day had not the children of Israel done so.
It was a time where we weren't allowed to celebrate this high holy day right here. We weren't allowed to. When we came out of captivity and didn't Nehemiah build the wall? Was it Ezra? I think it was Nehemiah.
Oh, okay.
I forget, Salaki, it's a little vague. But still, we celebrated this high holy day after a time when we weren't even allowed to do this. You can't say we're a Jew now. You can't be famous and say you're a Jew. You can't be famous and say you're an Israelite. You could, but then you're at risk of losing everything. Or unless we would just lose it all. But you can't imagine somebody in the world going to give up 50 million just to say, Jesus is black. You're not doing it. Maybe you would, War. I know a War would say, I know Barzal. He'd be like, listen, 50 million, come and went. Jesus is black.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You got brothers and sisters in here. You might say you're gonna come to, you're gonna say, damn, should I say this? But you're gonna hear Jeremiah in the back of your head. Somewhere saying one of them sayings that's gonna make you feel like I gotta say it. I have to say it. So it was a time where we couldn't celebrate this high holy day. It was a time where we couldn't just make a tent and dwell in it. For the fact that the Lord freed us out of Egypt, and that's all we had. All we had was tents to dwell in, and we dwelt in them together, which is the point of the high holy day. The Bible is built on brotherhood. The high holy days teach you brotherhood, teach you sisterhood. We came out of Egypt together, and all we had was tents and then manna that fell out the sky. So all you was eating was bread and living in the tent. But when we got into our kingdom, we had houses, stone houses. You sat on a house, you sat on the top of your house, like it said in the scripture. You had porches, man. We had a lot more once we got into our kingdom. And that's the point of this high holy day. The point of this right here is to celebrate it together.
Right.
Celebrate it together. Sacrifice the same way our king sacrificed, man. He celebrated the same high holy day for our people. Our job not done. We in here tonight, but our job is not done. We still got to get our brothers and sisters out of the world. With that being said, I imagine, which means to stand. All right. Malaki, you
You got it. Colonel Khan. Men of Israel, line up to salute the Torah. How about you now, Shabrak Yah?
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Shabrak Yah. Yahweh Hashem Shabrak Yah. Yahweh Hashem Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Barakah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakah.
Stay right here. Say
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakah. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakah.
I imagine, which means to stand. The Panu Hagwadum, turn and face to east. I'm going to send up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Lakwavka.
Lakwavka.
Baba'ah.
Baba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Maharatiza.
Maharatiza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah,
Hayah,
Mashemaya,
Mashemaya,
Nethulanau,
Nethulanau,
Lacham,
Lacham,
Ka,
Ka,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaknau,
Wasalaknau,
Labawathnau,
Kabawathnau,
Kasalaknau,
Kasalakhnau,
Labawathinau,
Kabawathinau,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Nabiayanau,
Nabiayanau,
Vanasai one,
Vanasai one,
Abal,
Abal,
Awashayanau,
Awashayanau,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Ra,
Ra,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Aka,
Lacha,
Amalakwa,
Amalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wadapara,
Wadapara,
Wawalamyam,
Wawalamyam,
Aman.
Aman.
Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy
Thy
name.
kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done.
Thy will be done
in
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Give us our debts.
And forgive us our debts
We forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us.
Deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. The prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Baba Kusha.
Baba Kusha.
Nathanlanau.
Nathanlanau.
Aka.
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 La'pa'a.
La'pa'a.
Ka Machala.
Ka Machala.
Ka Marawa.
Ka Marawa.
Aka.
Aka.
Latzor.
Latzor.
Amatazarai.
Amatazarai.
Aka.
Aka.
Lahakim.
Lahakim.
Amathi.
Amathi.
Aka.
Aka.
Arachawa.
Arachawa.
Atam Allah.
Atam Allah.
Garshan.
Garshan.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Waraman.
Waraman.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it. The prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Vayashala.
Vayashala.
Vahabaya.
Vahabaya.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Waraman.
Waraman.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
This us. Spread Israel. In the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it. The power structure blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahushua?
Why Yahushua?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Lahayim?
Why Lahayim?
Matazavaya.
Matazavaya.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap
Alawap
Yahanna. Asaranyam.
Asaranyam.
Akwada Zayanium.
Akwada Zayanium.
Achayayam.
Achayayam.
Waha Agwathim.
Waha Agwathim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Waraman.
Waraman.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And
the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna. The generals.
The
The captains.
officers.
The officers.
The
troopers. And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Ahahari.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Izaria.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemaya.
Shemaya.
Waratazal.
Waratazal.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragavka.
Ragavka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Anah.
Anah.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamor.
Shawamor.
Yashra'ala.
Yashra'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalka.
Zalka.
Awyad.
Awyad.
Yakinka.
Yakinka.
Yawamum.
Yawamum.
Hashemat.
Hashemat.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Ayarak.
Ayarak.
Walayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashemarka.
Hashemarka.
Yakarai.
Yakarai.
Yashemor.
Yashmor.
Atnapashka.
Atnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashemor.
Yashmor.
Tazaatka.
Tazaatka.
Wa'aka.
Wa'aka.
Waita.
Waita.
Aydawulam.
Waita.
I will lift my eyes into the hills.
I will lift my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber. Behold,
He that keepeth Israel.
he that keepeth Israel
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Daharash.
Al-Daharash.
Al-Dashakwat.
Wa'al-Dashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Yahanna.
Yahanna.
Al-Yabika.
Al-Yabika.
Yahamawa.
Yahayimah.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Yarayamwa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Yaitazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarawa.
Amora.
Akawa.
Wakawa.
Wanakakira.
Wanakakira.
Ragalia.
Galia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yashala.
Shem Yashala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawai Tazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Nakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alikan.
Alika.
Boryat.
Boryat.
Yakarakwa.
Yakarafwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Arawam.
Adawam.
Wayashimai.
Wayashimai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawaba.
Mawa'aba.
Wagaria.
Wagori.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Waimalak.
Alashat.
Alashat.
Amishabia.
Amishabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Damashawar.
Ramashawar.
Nalawak.
Nalawak.
Aimum.
Aimum.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Abanyalawat.
Labanyalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Manakal.
Manakal.
Bayashwan.
Bayashwan.
Ashamadwa.
Yashamadwa.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Dara.
Dara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Adapma.
Adapma.
Shaythumwa.
Shaythumwa.
And the Yamawa.
And the Yamawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Bakazabah.
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 Bakazazalmanai.
Bakazabah.
Kalnashiakumwa.
Oh, that's your combo.
Ashur.
Ashur.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nairashah.
Nairashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah. Nawa.
Nawa.
Alhayam.
Alhayam.
Alhaya.
Alhaya.
Shaythumwa.
Shaythumwa.
Galgala.
Galgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Apanyaraka.
Apanyaraka.
Kaash.
Kaash.
Sabairi Ira.
Sabairi Ira.
Magalaba.
Magalaba.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Aryam.
Aryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Dawadama.
Dawadama.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Babasa.
Babasa.
Wapatka.
Wapatka.
Dabahalam.
Dabahalam.
Ala'a.
Wala'a.
Punyam.
Punyam.
Walawan.
Walawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Yeah. So I go. Wayabahalwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Aidai.
Aidai.
Wayachaparwa.
Wayachaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Karatazar.
Al-Karatazar.
The English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
lift up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted
Against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said,
Come.
Come.
Let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel
May be no more.
may be no more
Remember.
in remembrance.
For they have consulted.
For they have consulted
Together with one consent.
together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of
And
Edom
the Ishmaelites.
and the Israelites.
Of Moab.
Of
The
Moab
Hagarene.
and the Hagarene.
Gabal.
Gabal
And Ammon.
and Ammon
And Amalek.
and Amalek.
The
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Manasseh also joined with them.
And so also joined with
They have
them.
opened the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them
As unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kishon.
At the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Their nose like a red.
Make their nose like a red.
Like Zed.
And like Zed.
Hey.
Hey.
All our princes as a Bob.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Almuna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who
Who said,
let us take to ourselves.
let us take to ourselves
The houses of Yahweh.
the houses of Yahweh
In possession.
in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the
As
wind.
the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
Thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
And make them
With
afraid.
thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
Perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That they may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
The Most High.
The Most High.
We're all here.
Sar means to turn. Sisters and Shabbat means to be seated. So like I said. It's like I missed the part. Can you grab that chalice and pour in a cup of wine? You'll grab it with your right hand. And then you'll just turn and say, "Chalice." God don't give us salute to each other.
So I do with my right hand.
No, you give it to you. Give it to him with your right hand. Yeah, you got to turn.
SHALAM, which means to Israel.
In the visible, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Imam Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yajim, hands down, start to the sisters. Sisters, Imajim, which means to stand. Imam Shabbat is your right hand over your left, your feet together at the heel, spread apart at a 45-degree angle, your head bowed. When we say Barak, you'll lift your head and smite the left side of your chest with your right fist. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imajim, Barak,
Yahweh Shema Al Hashem Yahushua.
Yajim, which means hands down. Service dismissed.
If I could, man, give yourself a hand.